Make your 2024 and newer Mustang more aggressive and give it a cool dose of style with the Super Snake style carbon fiber hood. This is a great way to make sure your car turns heads at every Cars and Coffee or even just at the stoplight. The S650 is a great evolution of the Mustang's iconic style, but there's always room for improvement. Now this hood takes some of the newer Super Snake style and brings it to your own Mustang, giving you a dose of aggression thanks to the huge central vent and the additional vents on the side. Now all three of those are going to be functional, which will allow outside air into your engine bay and help get heat out of the engine bay as well. So not only does it look great, but it actually serves a functional purpose. The carbon fiber adds an additional splash of aggression to the style, and it's going to contrast nicely with pretty much any paint color, so it's sure to make your car stand out from the rest of the crowd. Now that carbon fiber material is also very light and very strong, meaning that this will end up being actually lighter than your factory hood, and since you'll have less weight over the front end, that means better handling too. And since this is designed to be a direct replacement for your original, you can just bolt it right up and enjoy right away. Now the construction is really the thing to talk about here because this hood is made entirely of 3K twill weave real carbon fiber. So again, this is going to be very lightweight and very durable. You also get a glossy clear coat over top for additional good looks and protection against the elements. There's a UV coating baked into this as well, so even if you have to park your car outside, it should still look good for a long time to come, provided you take care of it. This was made using CAD scans to ensure a perfect fit, so the dimensions will match your factory hood almost exactly, so you can bolt this right on with ease and have it look like it came this way from the factory. Pricing comes in at about $1,500, which is going to put this kind of in the middle of the category when it comes to hoods for the S650. Yes, that is a good chunk of money, but you are getting a real carbon fiber hood with functional vents that is ready to go right out of the box. And considering that, it's a pretty solid deal. If you were even to just replace your factory hood with, say, I don't know, a GT hood and get it painted to match, it's probably going to cost you just as much, if not more. And I would argue that this is going to look even better on most builds. Installation gets a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and the job should take you about an hour to complete. Again, this is designed to be a direct bolt-on, so the only thing you'll have to do is swap over your hood latch from your stock unit and you'll be set. I always recommend having another set of hands there to help you out, not because it's heavy, but just because it makes things easier to get the hood set into place while you start getting it bolted in. We're gonna walk you through the entire install process step by step right now though, so for that, let's head on out to the shop.
For this install, you need a hood prop tool, a drill, a 3/8 ratchet, a 10mm socket, a clip removal tool, a flathead screwdriver, a 5/8 drill bit, an 11/64 drill bit, and a marker. Not shown on camera, a helping set of hands. Today we're going to be installing a hood on our Mustang, but first we're going to watch a quick uninstall video and we'll meet you right here when you get back.
So the first thing I've done is gotten a hood prop here to support our hood because we are going to have to disconnect our hood struts. So we don't want this falling down when we disconnect that. So with that being said, I'm gonna start by removing this carpet. We've got a bunch of clips holding it in, so we'll grab a clip remover tool and pop those out. So I'm just gonna take my clip remover tool, I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way up. Next, we're gonna disconnect our hood struts. We've got a little clip right here that we need to take a small flathead screwdriver to pry back on, and then we can pop it off the ball. You might need to slightly lift your hood to get it to pop off. So I'm just getting right underneath that clip and pulling back, sliding that off, and then we're gonna do the same thing at the bottom, pry back on that and pop it off. And now I'm just doing that same exact thing over here. Just get your screwdriver behind the clip and pop it out. So now we'll just work our way across, popping out our clips. I've got one right here. Taking a clip remover tool to pop that out. I've got one right here that's broken on ours. And then just keep following it all the way across, popping out those clips. And then we'll just lay that down for now. So now we're ready to fully remove our hood. I've got myself a buddy here. We're gonna undo the 2 bolts on each hinge. We've got a 10mm socket to pull those out. So I'm gonna remove mine, pass the ratchet over to my buddy, he'll remove his, and we'll lift this whole thing off. Grab the corner at the back to prevent it from going into your windshield. I'm gonna remove our hood prop and we'll get this out of here. So now we've got a bunch of stuff that we need to remove from our stock hood to transfer over to the new one. I'm gonna start with this weather seal at the back. We've got a ton of tiny little clips holding this in, so we're just gonna take our time, be careful with it, and pop them all out. So I'm gonna take my clip remover tool, just get underneath these clips and pop them out. And then we can lift this off. Next, we're gonna remove our hood latch. So take a 10mm socket and loosen up the two nuts. And then you can lift your latch off. Next, we're gonna come to the corner of our hood. We've got our alignment little screw and our flap here. So take a clip remover tool, pop the clips out over here. Now finally, we need to pop out our washer nozzles. There's gonna be a little clip on the bottom that you can get a small flathead screwdriver in to push, and then you can just pop it out. So I'm just gonna take that flathead and get right behind the nozzle there and push in on that clip until it pops up. And then we're just gonna fish that out. And then we'll do that same thing over here.
Moving on to our new hood, we can get our hood latch installed. We're gonna get our holes lined up and then get our hardware threaded in. Once we have that threaded on, we can now tighten it down using our 10mm socket. Now we can get our gusset transferred over. We'll get these holes lined up and then push them in. Once you get that installed, you can now repeat that for the other side. Now to get in our hood stop adjustment, it is recommended to use a little bit of lubrication and some force to get them twisted in. And once you get that in, you can now repeat that for the other side. Now we're going to install our weather stripping right here. We're going to start in this line right here and push all of our clips in. We'll get a couple started. Now we continue our way down. And once we get a couple of these roughly lined up, we can go back and make sure I'm pushing all of our clips. Now for our stock washer nozzles, they will fit right inside here once you get them clipped in, but we will have to make an opening on the other end to get them all the way through. So while we have that sitting there, we're gonna make a little mark so that way we know where to drill. Now I made my mark right here, so I'm gonna split the distance between the bottom of this slope right here and the top of the slope and drill right in the center. Starting off with an 11/64 drill bit, we're gonna make a pilot hole right in that area. Moving up to our 5/8 drill bit so we can make that opening bigger for our nozzle, we're gonna drill this nice and slow. Now that we have that opening made, we can push our nozzle straight through, and we're gonna pull that through on the back side. Now we can clip in our nozzle, push it on the top end. Once you have your nozzle clipped in and pushed all the way through to the hole, you can now repeat that process for the other side. Now we can connect both of our washer nozzles. We'll slide this on one end right here, and then we'll push our clip in to lock that in, making sure our T-fitting is facing the passenger side. And now we can connect our driver's side. Now I got a buddy that has an extra set of helping hands. We're gonna lift the hood up and get it mounted in position. Now we have that bracket threaded in a little bit, and also with the help of a hood prop, we're gonna get work on this side. Now that we have our hood on and our nuts mounted on our bracket, we're gonna leave those loose for now so we can make adjustments later on. Now we can install our hood struts. Just a quick note, the stock ones are rated for a heavier hood. It is highly recommended to get struts that are rated for a carbon fiber weight hood. Starting off on our bottom post, we'll push our top end on, and then working up to the top. Might have to lift the hood up a little bit to get this on. Once you get your hood strut on, you can repeat that entire process for the other side. And now we can connect back our washer nozzle. Once we get that clipped in, we can now connect it to our nipple. Now that we have everything installed and secured, we can now close our hood and check adjustments and make adjustments for our gap. And then we can now tighten down our brackets for our 10mm nuts. Again, once we made our adjustments and lined everything up, we can now tighten down our 10mm nuts. Using our 10mm socket, we can get this tightened up. Once you get these two tightened down, you can now repeat the same step for the other side. That wraps up our install for Super Snake style hood in carbon fiber for 24 and newer Mustang. Just remember, for everything Mustang related, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.